My name is Alex Murray, and for the Tallahassee Narratives Project, I will be focusing on Florida State University's Memorial Garden. The Memorial Garden honors those students and faculty who have passed away while attending or working at FSU. It was established in 2000 by Susan James, and her idea was to create an area that people could use to study, rest, or just search for peace and quiet. I have personally used this area to find peace during hectic days or when the weather permits to study or complete homework. After interviewing several people, I have found a variety of ways to use this garden, each special to various individuals. Hi Lena. Before we begin, is it okay if I record this for my project? It will be visible on YouTube to only my class.
Of course.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm Lena. I'm a senior at FSU, fifth year senior to be exact. I'll be graduating this December, and it's honestly been a great ride being here.
Have you been to the Memorial Garden before?
Yes, I have.
Do you know the purpose of the Memorial Garden or why it was started?
Yes, for all those forgotten.
Do you enjoy coming to it?
Yes, it's beyond peaceful, and it's so nice and very tranquil when you're having a rough day or you just want to get away.
When and how did you hear of the garden?
I heard it from a friend who actually lives on campus, and she's the one who brought me to the garden. And it was not something I did hear about before, but once I discovered it, it was definitely a place to be.
What makes you keep coming back to the garden?
Just whenever I have a rough day and, I think about, my problems being so crazy when I have to, step back and realize, it could be worse. I could have it harder. So it's nice to just step out of that and just go somewhere peaceful.
Do you come to it often?
I try to. Not as much as this last semester because it's been a little bit crazy with work and school and such, but I did used to come more often in the spring.
Do you prefer to come in the morning or at night? I like to come in the evening.
I prefer the morning time because that's when everything's going crazy for me. Normally at night I'm just trying to get home and go to sleep, but I'm on campus normally during the day.
What would you say your favorite part about the garden itself is?
The meaning behind it, I really have to say, it really just brings you back to reality and makes you rethink of things in life. And, it's pretty hard, and things could be harder if things were different.
I agree. Would you recommend this place to others?
Of course.
And do you think FSU should have more of these special gardens on campus besides the one closest to Park Ave?
Yes, I feel like if they were spread out more and had more stories about the individuals that they represented and such like that, it'd be more meaningful and peaceful, and I think everyone would have more places to get to.
I agree. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hi there. Is it okay if I record this for my project? It will be visible on YouTube to only my class.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Janelle Davis. I'm a senior here at FSU. Currently, I'm an anthropology major, but I'm kind of using that to spin it into a communications area as far as professionally. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, so Florida is not my home state, though I've definitely loved getting to be here for the past 4 years.
Very cool. And have you been to the Memorial Garden before?
Many times, absolutely.
Do you know the purpose of the garden?
Unfortunately, no, but I definitely would be very interested to find out.
So the purpose of the garden was to create a memorial space to honor those who have passed while attending or working at FSU. So how did you hear about the garden?
Honestly, I more heard about it just by walking past it, just because my sorority house is over on that side of campus. And so to get to my classes, I've walked past it so many times. And even I personally like to walk around for exercise. And I've gone past there and I've just kind of sat, and it's just been a really pretty space for me to exist. And then to also do I'll do an ab workout over by there. And that's kind of how I heard about it per se.
And would you recommend coming here to others?
100%. It's one of those nuggets of FSU that make it really unique. I know there's kind of but there's different spaces throughout FSU that are almost hidden gems, and I think this is one of them.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me and sharing why you enjoy the garden. Hi there. Is it okay if I record you for my project? I just have a few questions on your visit to the Memorial Garden.
Yes, that's fine.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a senior and a marketing major here at Florida State, and I'm born and raised here in Tallahassee, Florida.
Have you been to the Memorial Garden before?
I have.
What made you start coming here?
Well, for one thing, it's on my walk to class, so I see it a lot, and it's just a very striking memorial, and it's really pretty, and it's nice.
Do you know the purpose of the garden?
I think that it's to commemorate faculty and students who we've lost while they've been with Florida State.
Mm-hmm. And when and how did you hear of the garden?
Again, just from walking past it is kind of when, because I've kind of seen it come into fruition just through my few years of being here.
And what would you say your favorite part about the garden is?
I like the fountain in the middle and the noise that the water emulates.
It is really peaceful. Would you recommend coming here to others?
I definitely would, yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking with me and sharing why you enjoy this location. It's really fascinating to hear a variety of people's opinions on why they love the garden. I think the way people use it and why they use it brings a lot of humanity and relatability to the location, emphasizing that it is so underrated, yet so many people find it very important. Aside from the aesthetic beauty that the garden has, the meaning behind its creation and the symbolism of the fountain is the reason why I love it so much. I believe that Florida State should have more areas like this, areas that bring peace and comfort to all areas of our campus. It is important to remember those who have passed, especially those who are part of our Florida State University family, and that is why I love FSU's Memorial Garden so much. If you're interested in visiting this area, it is located on Legacy Walk just behind Epps Hall across from the College of Music Amphitheater. You will see the small fountain in the center of the garden with the large engraved stone that reads the following quote, "Your friends are not dead, but gone before, advanced a stage or two upon that road, which you must travel and the steps they trod." More information on the Memorial Garden can also be found at legacywalk.fsu.edu.